Good morning, afternoon and evening everyone. My name is Liam and welcome back to another Pokemon Sun and Moon video. Yes, another one. We now have on the Pokemon Sun and Moon actual websites more information about each of the starters. So we're going to go through that quickly. Let me know what you think in the comment section below as we go along. Which one sounds the best to you, because they all come with a little description about themselves. So let's start off with Rowlet. Or if it's Rowlet, I don't know. Looks like Rowlet. So it is the Grass Quill Pokemon. It is a 1 foot height, 3.3 pounds, grass flying and the ability Overgrow. Standard grass starter move. And his description, what would assume to be his Pokedex description, is Rowlet can attack without making a sound. It flies silently through the skies, drawing near to its opponent without being noticed, and then lashing out with powerful kicks. It can also attack from a distance using the razor-sharp leaves that form parts of its feathers. Bit of a mixed bag there, because it sounds like a physical attacker with powerful kicks, so maybe it could end up being grass flying that can learn stuff like high jump kick. You also have to assume from that its full evolution form is going to have really freaking long legs. It's going to have long talony legs to keep up those kicks that it likes to talk about. Potentially this could be the grass form of Staraptor. Staraptor gets close combat, U-turn, Brave Bird, Double Edge. This owl I can assume would learn all them, and then some grass moves on top of that. But then it goes towards attacking from a distance with razor sharp leaves. So maybe it's going to be a special attacker. It also had a brand new move that I can't quite remember of at the moment, but it sounded a bit like Leaf Barrage or like Leafage or something like that. I'm sure someone will tell me in the comment section below. But it wasn't Seed Bomb like I originally thought in that opening trailer. It was a totally new move. So straight away, Rowlet's getting a signature move straight at the start. So let's move on to the next one. So this final thoughts potentially sounds like a physical attacker with some special attacking aspects to it, but I'm going to put this one down as a physical attacker in the end, and its final evolution is going to have some long legs, and it is going to look a bit like a Staraptor, I'm feeling like. Let's move on to the next one, which is going to be my personal favourite one, Litten. Oh, I love you, Litten. Right, Litten, the Fire Cat Pokemon, is 4 inches taller than Rowlet at 1 foot 4, is 6 pounds heavier, is a pure fire type and has the ability Blaze. And Litten has a bit of a smaller description. Just goes on to say logical but also passionate. Litten always remains cool-headed and doesn't show its emotions on the surface. So, pretty much anime emo character, if you want to go that way. Sounds like just like the calm, cool, collected Pokemon. So maybe the fact that it doesn't get passionate and the fact that it remains cool-headed is going to suggest maybe it'd be a bit more of a defensive Pokemon, which you wouldn't think because it's a cat, and cats are usually seen as quite offensive animals, but maybe it's going to be quite defensive. Maybe it's going to be bulky in the end, looking more like a bulky panther than a lion, which is the way which I couldn't see them doing a lion because of the sun and moon. Or maybe it's going to be like a jaguar, maybe just more of a muscly cat than a speedy cat. That's what I'm thinking now, and I think it's going to have a bit more bulk than the owl's going to be. So this might be one of the few bulky starter Pokemon, one of the few bulky starter fire Pokemon that you are going to find around here. That's my own personal opinion. And the move that he used at the start was indeed Ember, so it's just going to start off with Ember. And let's move on to the last one. We move on to Poplio, which is indeed the Sea Lion Pokemon, as I mentioned in my trailer analysis breakdown. Before I carry on, if you haven't already seen that, go back and watch that. We go through the whole trailer analysis, breaking down each scene, each frame, and seeing what you might have missed. So, Poplio is indeed the Sea Lion Pokemon. At 1 foot 4, it is pretty much the same height as Litten. It is the heaviest out of the three at 6.5 pounds. Water and Torrent. Its description is Poplio's swimming speed is known to exceed 25 miles per hour. It's better at moving in the water than on land. Still, when it's on land, it takes advantage of the elasticity of its balloons to perform acrobatic stunts and jumps. So this screams out that this Pokemon is going to have ridiculously good speed stat. Exceeding 25 miles per hour, better in the water than on land, and even when it's on land, it uses acrobatic stunts and jumps using its balloons. this Pokemon is going to be the speedy one of this generation, in my own personal opinion. So maybe it's not going to be a water ground type like I originally thought, because most water ground types are very slow and bulky. This could potentially even be... I don't know, I have no clue what this could be. That's a good comment section. That's a good thing to put in the comments. What dual typing do you think Popplio is going to be? Or maybe it'll just stay a water type. But personally, I think it's going to be water and something. And at the moment, I'm kind of thinking it's going to be... It might turn into a water fairy, because it's part of the circus. Circus got a magical feel. Water fairy type. That would be crazy. That would indeed be crazy. So let me know, guys, which of the 3 Pokemon descriptions you like the sound of best. Let me know which starter Pokemon you're going to choose now based off this new information. And I will see you all very, very soon for more Pokemon Sun and Moon news. Take care, everyone. Mwah! Bye-bye.